Hi everybody, I'm Kate and this is Shut Up and Show Me. This video is for both right and left-handed crafters. So if you're watching this, it means that you want to get started with crochet, and I hope you're excited because I'm excited for you. It's a great hobby to have. It doesn't have to be expensive, it's portable, and it means that you know how to make really cool stuff that other people don't. So to get started, you're going to need a few things. You're going to need hooks, scissors, stitch markers, a tape measure, and last but not least, some yarn. Hooks come in a variety of sizes. You want to get a few hooks in different sizes to start with. I recommend some in the H or 5mm to K 6.5mm range. You'll want a good pair of scissors to cut your yarn, just don't run with them. Stitch markers are inserted into your stitches to mark places you need to remember. You want split ring or locking stitch markers. I'm partial to the ones that look like plastic safety pins. Make sure you don't get solid ring stitch markers. These are specifically for knitting and don't have an opening to remove them from your work. So if you use them in crochet, they either permanently become part of your project or you have to cut them to get them off. A tape measure will allow you to measure your work and the things you're crocheting for, like your head when you're going to make yourself a hat. When you go to pick out your yarn, it can be easy to get overwhelmed by all the textures and the colors that are there, but don't worry, I'm going to make it easy for you. When you're first starting, you want a plain yarn in a bright, solid color. Go with something like Vanna's Choice. It's a medium weight yarn with a smooth texture. It's soft and comes in a lot of fun colors that won't break the bank. Look for the weight number 4 symbol on the back of the package. You'll also find a symbol with the suggested crochet hook and knitting needle size. Start with the size that they suggest and keep in mind that you may need to go up or down a hook size. You do not have to get Vanna's Choice. I just suggest it because it's going to be easy to find. You're going to find it in all your major craft stores like Joann's, Michael's, AC Moore, and I think Walmart even carries it in the ones that have a craft section. You want to avoid specialty yarn when you're first starting. Specialty yarn looks great, but the yarn is easy to work with. The texture makes the individual stitches blend together, making it hard to see the structure of your stitches. The texture can also make the yarn stick to itself, making it hard to pull loops through other loops. I know it might be hard, but wait until you have the motions down and you understand the structure of crochet stitches before you go for the dark yarns or the specialty yarns with a lot of texture. Because the dark colors and all the texture can make the strands blend together, making it hard to find where you need to put your hook. You can get everything you need at your local craft store like Joann's or Michael's or AC Moore. You can probably even find what you need at Walmart if the one near you has a craft section. While you're there, you might find a kit that says, like I taught myself to crochet. If you like the way it looks, go for it. It's probably going to come with everything you need, and it'll have a book with some directions on how to do the stitches. You can also go online to get a hook set. The one I use comes from Amazon for about 20 bucks. You can also get your yarn online, but I really suggest getting your yarn in store so you can touch and feel it because that's half the fun of buying it. And you'll also find that you can use coupons in store to make it a lot cheaper. Personally, I'm not above going back every day to buy one skein at a time to make a cheaper sweater. If you find that you need more help, don't worry because there are ways to find it. I really suggest joining a local knitting or crochet group. Try looking online on Facebook or Meetup, or ask your local library or your local independent yarn store. Crafters love to craft. About the only thing we like more is teaching other people how to do it so we have someone to do it with. So I guarantee you that if you show up at a crochet group and say, I'm having trouble, I need help, you're going to find multiple people who will say, come sit next to me, I'd be glad to help you. You're going to find that everyone who crochets does it a little differently, and that's okay. It's an art, not a science. Everybody's got their own little variations. And last, if you find that the way my videos teach don't work for you, that's fine. Try watching somebody else's. Everybody learns a little differently, so find somebody who teaches to the way you learn. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my other videos and hit the subscribe button below. Until next time, happy crafting!